Hello everyone, this is Darth Lion, and welcome to my Force Friday review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars The Force Awakens Assault Walker. Now, when you're looking at this, you'll notice right off the bat that it looks really similar to the ATRT. In case you're wondering what the ATRT stands for, it means All-Terrain Recon Transport, and the ATRT is what clones use during the Clone Wars. And the Assault Walker right here is based off of the ATRT. But as you can see, it looks like it's got some brand new upgrades. And with a new paint job, it looks like this one right here for the environment takes place in the Force. As you can see, it's camouflage. Has a camouflage color to it. But before I can show you the Walker, let me first start off with the figure. So it comes with, the Assault Walker comes with the Stormtrooper Sergeant, or should I say the First Order Stormtrooper Sergeant. And he's got really nice details all over him with the classic white and black color to the Stormtrooper. He looks really accurate to what we see in The Force Awakens with the First Order Stormtroopers. Now, even though that the Assault Walker wasn't featured in The Force Awakens, it takes imagination to a new destination, as you can see. So the Assault Walker was not in The Force Awakens. However, it still looks really nice and brings me back to the Clone Wars, because the Assault Walker is based off of the ATRT, like I just said before. And going back to the First Order Stormtrooper Sergeant, he looks really good. Really like the colors that Hasbro add to him. Well done. Really nice. Get some really nice details right here. Really nice colors. Like I said, this looks really accurate to what we see in The Force Awakens with the First Order Stormtroopers. And he's got a black pouch right here. And right here is to symbolize that he's a sergeant. Now, if this was orange, it would symbolize him as a commander. Yeah, just like with the Galactic Empire. So that's pretty cool. And he also comes with a gun. This little pistol. It sits on right here. There's like a little groove right here to where the gun would sit. And there's a little peg right here to where the gun would sit. And taking a look at the gun, for a small gun, or a small pistol if you will, for the Stormtrooper, it actually looks really good. They managed to sculpt the scope in here, and they managed to sculpt the gun really well done, Hasbro. You sculpted the gun really good, as you can see. Now, like I said, it has a groove right here to put the gun at, and this does not connect here. It just sits in there, and this will fall off occasionally. This will fall off sometimes, so try to be careful. And this is very small, so beware for small children swallowing this, because this is like a choking hazard right here. So be careful. Now, putting the gun down. Articulation for the Stormtrooper, it's really good. As you can see, he has movable arms. Both arms spin. Movable legs. And a ball-hinged head. As you can see. You can move his head all around. So that's pretty cool. And the gun that he comes with just sits right here, just like that. And like I said, this will fall off sometimes, so be careful, because you could lose it, because it's very small than the figure. And yeah, and for comparison, for the let me move the Walker aside for a bit. Let me stand the Stormtrooper Sergeant right there. Now I have another Stormtrooper from the Galactic Empire, from the Star Wars The Power of the Force 2 collection. We put him right here for comparison, if I could stand him up. As you can see, there are similarities with the 2 stormtroopers, as you can see. And they do have similar coloration, but unlike the Galactic Empire stormtrooper, this one has an upgraded helmet, as you can see. And this stormtrooper right here is from 1999, from the Power of the Force 2 collection from Kenner or Hasbro, from the 2. Anyways, let's move the Galactic Empire stormtrooper to the side. Let's move the other stormtrooper right here. And we're going to be taking a look at the Assault Walker he drives. Like I said, this is based off of the AT-RT Walker. And as you can see, it actually looks really good. And the mold, it brings me back to the Clone Wars, when the clones used the AT-RT. And yes, since the Clone Wars is coming back, I decided to review this Assault Walker, since the clones during the Clone Wars drive the AT-RT. And since this one, even though this is called the Assault Walker, it's really similar. It's basically the same thing as the AT-RT, so why not bring it up for review to celebrate for the Clone Wars coming back to us. Anyways, the antenna right here, it's rubber plastic, bendable plastic, and the guns are plastic as well. And there's a gun right here that moves, as you can see. And this gun moves around, so you can blast stuff while you're walking on the Assault Walker. And the legs move, as you can see. And the feet right here also move, so that's really nice. And there's a little seat in here to where you put your Stormtrooper Sergeant in to take some action. It also has steering right here, like the handlebars, to where you steer your Assault Walker. It moves up and down. And yeah, it's got a really nice color to it, as you can see. It's got some camouflage right here. It's got some gray. It's got some gray on the body and some olive green, if you will, and some yellow, and of course black too for the guns and the antenna and the handlebars. So there's the Assault Walker. Let's put him right here, and here's the Assault Walker again. You can if I can try to put it in different poses, like if I can do it like this, like if I were to do it like this, yeah, it stands good, as you can see. If you were to put it in that stance, like if it was walking, starting to walk, put the Stormtrooper right there. I thought the Stormtrooper was gonna fall, since the stand I'm using is for my HP Star Wars laptop. This is my Star Wars laptop case that I'm going to be using to stand the figures on. And yeah, let's move the Stormtrooper to the side for now. And let me put the Assault Walker back to its original stance. And you can place the Stormtrooper right here. You can just stand him up right here. Stand him up. And I'm going to be working on this, so you put you take his hands, you move him, and you peg him, or you move the hands to the handlebars and connect them together. As you can see, like I said, the gun does pop off sometimes, so let me put that back on for you. If I'm putting it in the correct way, there we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And now he's ready to take some action. As you can see, Stormtrooper looks awesome on here. You just display him for collectors. He looked pretty cool. And as you can see, he's ready to take down the resistance in his Assault Walker. Very, very cool. Now, like I said, this is not in the Force Awakens. It's in the Star Wars Force Awakens collection, though. Even though it wasn't featured in the movie, I still think it's a really cool... sorry about that. It's a very cool figure to have, especially when it comes with a Stormtrooper. Like I said, he's ready to take down the Resistance with his Assault Walker. And yeah, he's ready to take some action. So there we have it. That was today's look at the Star Wars The Force Awakens Assault Walker. Now, overall, I say this is a really cool figure to have. Even for collectors, if you want to stand him for display, I'd say he looked really awesome. Ready to take some action and fire. And yeah. And yes, they do stand very well. The Stormtrooper also stands well with his Assault Walker. And try to be careful with the gun right there that he has, because that could get lost because it's very small. And it does fall off. It kind of falls off easy, so try not to lose it. Otherwise, if you do lose it, then your Stormtrooper might be in trouble, because he won't have a weapon to fight with when he's on the ground. He will only have to rely on his Assault Walker. So try not to lose the Stormtrooper's gun. And yeah, that was today's look at the Assault Walker. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. This is Darth Lion signing off.